Hey guys, welcome back to Auto Repair guys. Thank you guys for watching and subscribing to the channel. Today will be super helpful video to any of you guys having a Hyundai with an automatic 6-speed transmission and you need to remove or replace transmission solenoid guys. Stay with us, we'll explain how to do that step by step. We'll teach you in this video. Now that transmission guys, this is either the A6L LF1 LF2 or the A6 MF1, MF2 guys. That transmission is super popular. It's been used in multiple Hyundai models. Some of those are Hyundai Sonata, Elantra, Santa Fe, Tucson, Accent, Veloster. So multiple Hyundai vehicles. Especially practically almost anything from year 2009 until currently practically 2022. So let's go ahead, start on it, explain how you need to do that. We need to drain the fluid, and you don't need to take the front end apart on your Hyundai most of the times, but we had to do that, okay, because otherwise we cannot show you with a great detail. So you can see how much work we put, so we can guys show you with a great detail everything. Now before we start, let me tell you a little bit about us. Every single car we get at the garage, we try to make at least 200 to 300 free repair videos. Why we do that? Simply because our mission at the shop is to save you as much money as we can. All we need in return, please subscribe to the channel, like the video, that way we can keep making these free videos for you. Now if you need to buy any parts, tools for a good price and quick shipping, check out the link in the description of the video below. That's where you can get transmission solenoids as well. So with that being said, let's go ahead, start on it, show you how to get to here, okay, and explain about the solenoids as well. This is the transmission, this is your oil pan. So we'll be making videos about anything about the transmission. So how you drain it guys. Now this is the check plug right here for the level. We'll have a special video how to check and add transmission fluid. But right here, okay, this, okay, let's see, a 24mm socket guys, and right here there is one huge bolt, okay, that we need to actually pre-loosen. So let's go ahead, okay, do that. We're going to pre-loosen that bolt and we'll be able, okay, to drain the transmission now. So that's what we'll be doing. Make sure that you have eye protection gloves because it will come fast guys, okay. That transmission will drain really quick. That's pretty big hole. Okay, and it will be really tight as well. Perfect. Now it will go by hand at that point. Check it out. Okay, it will be a mess everywhere. So let's see. Alright, right there. Transmission is draining now. So we'll let it drain, it will come out pretty quick. And then I'll recommend guys, okay, check out on the inside. That's a magnetic plug. Always guys clean it. Okay, you can see this is a magnetic plug and you can see all the things coming out, and that's shavings because of the transmission shifting, clutches wearing out, all that stuff. So you need to clean it, okay, really good, okay, before you install it. And in some cases you might need to replace it if it's worn, okay, and you might need to replace, okay, we might need to replace the washer here so it can seal good as well. So we drain the oil guys. Now let's explain here. 10mm, we're going to remove that bracket, okay. This is for the wires as you can see. So we're going to, okay, put those up a little bit. Now we're going to install the bolt so we don't lose it. Now next, we have quite a few 10mm, okay, bolts here. We're going to remove that clip from right here. It's the one, okay, that if you squish these two things on the back side together, okay, it will come out, so you don't have to break it. Okay, check it out. You can use clip removal too as well, but sometimes it will break those, so you have to be careful. And we're going to tie them up, okay, for the clamp, maybe for the throttle body there, for the intake hose, so we have all that room. Now you can do that with everything in the vehicle, practically with the radiators and stuff, but why we're doing it that way, so we can demonstrate. Otherwise you will not be able to see almost anything at all. Now let's go ahead, okay, and start with the pliers. We're going to disconnect that vent holes there, so gentle because that's plastic. Okay, perfect. Excuse me, we'll pull it out. Now I just noticed that somebody forgot to put a ground wire there. That's a loose wire that needs to be reconnected later. Okay, perfect. So that's why it's always good to work on your own vehicle, so you know what you messed up yourself. So we're going to start removing all the bolts now. Have a container, even though you drain the fluid, you still leak some out. Be prepared, always use gloves. You don't want those chemicals on your hands. So just gently go ahead, remove one by one the bolts, quite a few bolts. Okay, let's hold it on the last one, just in case, to make sure that nothing drops. Now it may be stuck a little bit, it really depends. We'll go ahead. Okay, let's see if we can gently pull it out. Okay, check out all the fluid that came out. I told you will always leak some more fluid, so be prepared. And the oil pan, okay, with the gasket practically, okay, comes out. Now everything inside, okay, is right here. We'll have videos about the valve body. Okay, I will have videos about solenoids, where each solenoid is, if you're not shifting into certain gear, which solenoid to check, how to test solenoids, output and input speed sensors, all that will be there. Now that's how we remove the oil pan. So next, 10mm socket, we need to remove 3 bolts. Here you have to be extremely clean, make sure you don't contaminate anything, make sure dirt doesn't fall, do it in the garage, not outside, okay, because if in some cases, guys, even a human hair falls in the transmission in the wrong place, okay, that can affect the way it shifts and all that stuff as well. So now let's go ahead, okay, see, okay, what do we have specifically here now. Okay, if we have anything else holding on the bottom, okay, and looks like we might need to actually really release that one as well. So grab it, okay, very careful, okay, and you can pull it out. Okay, perfect, just like that. So you need to firmly grab the cap, don't pry or anything, don't go sideways, you just need to come straight out, okay. Be careful not to break anything. That's the cables that go to the solenoids. Gently, okay, pull it out, okay, like that. Now the connect, okay, don't twist it like that, because okay, this is not good for it. So now we're going to put it like that. Okay, you can see where your solenoids are located right here. We will have a special video that will explain which solenoid is for what. You can check it out. It's the Hyundai A6L MF1 and MF2 transmission, and you can definitely see what it's for, guys. A6 MF1, A6L, okay, F1 as well, or F2. So let's continue with the next step now. So we need to get a torque wrench now, Allen wrench, hex key also known. And we're going to remove, in order to replace a solenoid, practically you need to go ahead and remove 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 bolts right here. So okay, that's only going to work on the very top. We need to do it by hand, because if you strip those, okay, you may have a hard time removing them. Careful not to hit the solenoid, because solenoid, that's good. If you have a better one, you need to replace it, it's fine, but you still don't want to damage things. Alright, perfect. Now let's go ahead, remove each one of those bolts now. Okay, perfect. That's practically the wiring harness for your solenoids, guys. So we're removing each one of them. If you need to see where the torque converter solenoid is, or for second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth reverse gear, guys, we'll have the videos about the solenoids, okay, on Hyundai transmission, so check it out, it will teach you all about that. If you have problems with the torque converter not engaging, we'll explain what else could cause that. If you have a transmission slipping, not shifting correctly, we'll have a video about that and what can cause it. In addition, okay, if you have a transmission shudder, okay, that's the one that kind of like the car starts vibrating, we have a special video that can explain that one as well. So let's go ahead now, remove 2 more. Okay, that one came out, you can see just like that. Now, solenoid that you need, let's say you need to replace, okay, let's say this one you need to replace, right? Just, okay, one of those. So this one will be pretty tight, so let me go ahead and show you how we're going to remove it. Let me just wipe my hands quick, okay, because I'm slippery. Okay, you just grab it, pull it out, more will come out. We have a special video that explains how to test transmission solenoid, so check it out guys, it will teach you. And sometimes, often, okay, if you clean solenoids, it will fix your problem as well. Sticking solenoid can make your transmission act really funny, so we'll have a video about that as well. So that's how you replace solenoid if you need to. Hopefully the video will be helpful. Thank you for watching and see you guys next time.